You have $47,000 saved. You are 34. By every standard measure, you are doing it right. But one idea in a book called Die with Zero says you might be making the exact same financial mistake as someone with nothing. Every money advice channel, every finance book, every parent with a 401k sends the same message. Save more. Spend less. Future you will thank you. That idea is not wrong, but it hides a cost that most people never calculate. Bill Perkins wrote Die with Zero in 2020. He is not a philosopher. He made tens of millions as an energy trader. His argument is this: dying with a lot of money is not a win. It is evidence of a miscalculation. Perkins says your life has a window, roughly ages 30 to 45. That is the only time all three things overlap. You have some money, you have time, and your body actually works. After that window, one of those three starts disappearing. The U.S. average total life expectancy is 76 years. Healthy life expectancy is 66. That 10-year gap is the window where your body starts limiting what money can buy you. Most financial plans do not account for this. Perkins calls it memory dividends. A $5,000 trip at 35 gives you 40 years of stories, photos, conversations. That trip compounds. The same trip at 72 gives you the experience once, and maybe a few years of memory before your life ends. Here is the data that makes this real. Retirees who had $500,000 at retirement still had 88% of that money left 18 years later. They spent almost nothing. They just kept not spending. Think about what that means. An entire working life of delayed gratification. Vacations skipped, experiences postponed, next year, and then retirement comes. And they still did not spend it. The saving became the habit. The habit became the life. The average American receives an inheritance at age 51. Not 25, not 30, 51. By the time money passes down, Perkins says you have already passed your best years for you. This is the curve most financial plans ignore. Your ability to enjoy spending peaks between 35 and 45. It does not stay flat until retirement. It drops, slowly then faster. Picture two versions of you. One saves hard and skips every experience until 65. The other saves slightly less and takes one real trip every few years. At death, the gap is small, but one of them lived more. Here is the part nobody says out loud. 25 to 28% of all Medicare spending in a person's life happens in the final year. The year when experiences are mostly impossible. That is where the money ends up. So here's what to actually do. Step 1. Write down one experience you have been putting off because you cannot afford it yet. Step 2. Price it out this week. Step 3. Find one recurring expense you do not care about and redirect it. Even $200 a month builds a $3,600 trip in 18 months. The goal is not to die broke. The goal is to time your money so it runs out when you do. Your plan is probably optimized for the wrong end of your life. A financial plan with no room for experiences before 65 is not disciplined. It is postponed living. Perkins is not against saving. He is against waste. If this shifted how you see money, subscribe. Every week this channel takes one idea that actually make your life better, not just your balance sheet.